Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your March 2022 career and money reading. So let's get into your reading. We'll jump right in for you guys here, okay? So this is a very excellent month for manifestations, okay? We do have the sun in Pisces. Pisces season is extra spiritual. We get a deeper connection with our intuition. But we also have a new moon in Pisces on March 2nd, and this is actually in alignment with Jupiter, of course, the planet of luck. That way, thank you. So use this energy to your advantage, okay? There's also a positive aspect with Uranus, the modern ruler of Aquarius. And that, of course, encourages you in that energy to try something new and different, to maybe even be a little bit innovative. But let's have a look and see what we've got coming out here. We start out with the Devil card. So there may be something that you've been obsessed over, okay, or something that you're attached to. We quite often do form some negative attachments to money, okay? Or you may be in a situation where you don't necessarily enjoy your environment. The Devil card can certainly represent a toxic or challenging environment in some way, challenging people. Perhaps the company is not exactly what you want it to be. Perhaps you have an ornery boss, okay? But you may just be in it for the money. It's like, you know what? I don't really like it here, but you know what? The pay is okay, and I need a job. Okay, so if you're in that kind of energy, then you might be looking to make a little bit of a change, or you might be keeping your options open to make a change. All right, but when we have the Devil energy, this is about attachments, temptation, also obsessions. Okay, so there's always perspective and boundaries needed when we do have that Devil energy. So perhaps there is something that you need to put up some boundaries with, a person usually. You know, if, of course, if your company is taking advantage of you and your good nature, then, you know, perhaps you could be dealing with that. Now, the Devil card is represented by Capricorn. Okay, it does represent Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn person there as well. So certainly a little bit of a challenge there that you may be dealing with in some aspect with the Devil card. Also, a little heads up if you are manifesting anything into your life, okay? If you're setting your intentions, you're attracting things into your life, and the Devil card can represent an obsessive kind of energy. All right, so that's a reminder to let your intentions go and trust the universe. All right, sometimes our manifestations take a while to come in energetically. Boom, they're already there, okay? But they do take a little while to come into our material world, okay? So we don't want to do anything to block that. All right, the Devil card could also represent a negative way of thinking, okay? So you know, if we focus on the challenges, if we focus on what we don't have, okay, then we can't possibly be open enough to find something a little bit better for the future. We've got the Star card coming in here, bestowing a lot of blessings along you, showing your connection with the universe. The Star card, if there's a lack of faith here with the Devil card, the Star card restores your faith, hope, and optimism. The Star brings in a bit of inspiration as well. It also brings a little bit of healing. So, you know, if you do have a challenging situation here, perhaps you know, perhaps finding a different way of dealing with a situation, or perhaps putting up some boundaries, can actually bring in a better balance here, okay? So it could also be the Devil card can quite often come out and represent like a workaholic kind of energy, okay? So this could certainly be an indication that there's something off balance and out of alignment with you in regards to your work, your career, or maybe even how you deal with money, okay? Could certainly be with a spouse, right? I mean, you know, we do have arguments about money with our spouses. We don't always see on the same page, but the Star helps bring you back into balance and alignment, brings a healing energy there as well. But the Star card really does show blessings headed your way too. So if you are on a manifestation journey, this is a big heads up for you here to let go of your intentions. Don't obsess, go with the flow and allow the magic to happen. The Star card is that Aquarian energy. So, you know, that's certainly Uranus at play for you, inviting you to do new things, try new approaches at things, and to be a little bit innovative, okay? Think outside the box with that. But the Star card is the big old yes card. Miracles quite often happen when the Star energy comes out there. And this is also success and abundance flowing your way. So a lot of magic in that Star card energy to use to your advantage. We've got some big changes for some of you here with the Tower. Now, this is a blessing that's headed your way, okay? And And, you know, some people look at the Tower and they're like, oh my God, my life is over. Okay. People don't love the Tower because it does initiate some change. Okay. It's a shift of energy to get you going, to get you out of your comfort zone. When we've been stuck in a rut for a while, okay, or when we've been obsessed or attached to something for too long, or we've been stuck in a comfort zone, and, you know, we haven't done anything yet. We know intuitively that we need to, or that we need to do something different, but we quite often ignore that. And that's when Spirit sends us the Tower, something to jolt us back into existence. This could come in the form of an epiphany or a revelation. This could be something that wells up within you. Okay, and it can also be something external here as well. Now, yes, the Tower card can also be, of course, it is the crumbling of pieces that no longer fit in your life, in your way of thinking, in your energy. Okay, to leave you with a solid foundation so that you have room for the new things that are coming in. So the Tower energy really serves a great purpose to get us in alignment. Okay, so that we can be ready. Okay, so out with the Devil energy, in with the Star energy. Beautiful. Okay, so we can use this Tower to your advantage. So I feel like some of you are getting a little bit of a surprise. Okay, you may not like it initially, right? Because sometimes when our adrenaline gets going, okay, or when we have to do something now, okay, we feel this like little butterflies in our stomach kind of thing. Okay, but it's for your best and highest good. The Tower always comes in here for best and highest good. It's essentially a paradigm shift, a change in your way of thinking or your environment. It's quite often where spirit meets reality, meets material world as well. Okay, the worlds collide a little bit there. Okay, so there could certainly be some surprises heading your way. There could be something that your spidey senses have been going off a little bit crazy, and you're like, I don't know, I sense something in the wind, right? There's something in the pit of your stomach there, because quite often the Tower isn't quite as much of a surprise as it seems, because quite often our intuition was telling us something anyway. It's just that we either weren't listening, we didn't understand, or we chose to ignore it. Okay, so certainly is this energy here of getting out of your comfort zone. But I feel if you've been feeling as though you've been stuck in a rut, or you're stuck in one place and there's no opportunities opening up for you, I think this Tower brings in a big shift in your energy there. And we also have the Sun, so fear not, because that Tower energy there is working in your favor, and this brings about a lot of happiness and joy, a lot of creativity, things blossoming in your life. Okay, so where we have this dark energy, I feel this is on its way out the door. Say goodbye, kiss Mr. Devil energy, bye-bye. Okay, so out with that old energy and all of this newer, wonderful energy coming in here, replacing pessimism with optimism, replacing dark energy with the light energy, replacing shadows with the sun. Okay, all of these things. Okay, this is a time of growth, of creativity, this burst of inspiration, this looking at the bright side of things, okay, as well. This gift of positive thinking. The Sun brings about success and abundance as well. So you've got two energies here of success and abundance. And what is the key to that? Change. So whether this is just a shift within you, or whether this is in your external world, whatever surprises, whatever revelations, epiphanies, information comes in here, it could certainly be something that kicks things up a notch and gets you going into high gear. And of course, abundance and success are flowing to you. So it's really wonderful, magical energy. All right, so it all kind of hinges on releasing that Devil energy there. Okay. So let's see what else we've got coming in for you guys for the month ahead. What else do we have for Virgo, please? So we've got the Four of Swords, the Hierophant, Justice, very nice. Some good karma coming in there for you guys. Also, balance, very nice. We've got the Six of Cups, Lovers, Three of Cups, something happy, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, excellent. Love having the Nine of Pentacles, and we've got the Three of Pentacles. So we do have some repeating numbers that's coming in here for you guys. The bottom of the deck, I wasn't going to pull over the bottom of the deck, but it caught my eye. So we do have Scorpio energy with the Death card on the bottom. So there certainly are some changes in the wind that are happening for you for the month ahead. They may already be starting now, okay? Or this could be an underlying feeling, an underlying influence, okay, that you know you need to change something. It could be something small, it could be something big. It could also be that your intuition is telling you that there's something brewing in the winds. Sometimes we are the mastermind of our own tower moment. Okay, we wake up in the morning and all of a sudden everything just goes boom. And we do it ourselves, okay, because we've been ticking along, ticking, 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 ticking for so long. And then all of a sudden one day we're done. We decide we're going to change this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to leave this behind, we're going to shake up our lives. And I don't know about you, but I've had a few tower moments in my life, and it's liberating, okay, for one, but it's also a little bit scary, okay, because it's kind of resetting the system and going not quite back to ground zero, because there's a lot of experience and you know, a good foundation still left there, okay, but it's like anything that's you know, just not good anymore, goodbye. And sometimes, you know, sometimes you do that to yourself. So there certainly is some changes and transformations that are in the wind, okay, for you. So whether you are putting something to an end so that you can start something new, we've got some celebration coming in here. We've got opportunity possibly for some new things coming in here too, okay. But I also feel like there's improvements coming in here as well. We do have some restoration of balance and all of these great things. We do have creativity. You know, we've got some jump for joy energy. And of course, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is kind of living in the lap of luxury a little bit. Okay, so I think there is some really great things that are on the horizon for you here. All right, so the star energy brings in a little bit of healing. We've got the Four of Swords, we've got the Six of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So I feel here that you're really feeling inspired and creative. You may be taking the charge, taking lead to follow your goals, your dreams, you know, to follow your passions, okay? I also feel here that this gives you this boost of energy to get motivated, to get going, okay, to nurture your goals and your dreams, to leave any worries and fears behind and maintain a positive mindset. The Queen of Wands is a wonderful energy to nourish your manifestations, okay, but not obsess over them in any way. This is all about you taking your mojo back here as well. If you've been in a situation that someone has stolen your power, okay, or someone has left you feeling you know, a little bit like with a lack of confidence, okay? It's like you're not feeling secure within yourself. I think here you're really stepping into your personal power. You're taking things back. You're taking a stand. You're putting up some boundaries, okay? You're letting whatever that devil energy is for you, you're letting it go. And you are looking for the future. You are trying to be a little bit more positive here as well. The devil can also be a little bit of a warning there, okay? Especially if someone has like a like investment opportunity, there may be something there, okay, because the devil does represent temptation, all those good things in our lives, all those bright and shiny things that make us feel good, okay, and that look good on the outside, but underneath it, there's something hidden. There's something that you're not seeing. So if you do have any new investment opportunities, contracts, we do have the Justice card here, okay, anything like that, make sure you know what you're getting into. If it's too good, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. There's probably something that you're missing that you're not quite seeing. Okay, the Hierophant here, I think you're you know, you're really letting your intuition lead the way there with that. But it could also just be some fine print that's there as well. Okay, whenever we do get the Justice card, it can certainly represent contracts, legal obligations, things of that kind. Okay, so you could be signing some new contracts. All right, you could even be wrapping something up. Okay, legal situations, right? And you know, with that devil energy, it always does give us a little bit of a heads up, as we should with any kind of a contract. Anywhere you have to sign and commit to and write your name on a piece of paper, always read the fine print. It's not necessarily that there's something bad, okay? It's really just so that we can be informed. Information is power, the Hierophant, okay? Learning a little bit, okay, getting a little bit more knowledge certainly puts you in a position of strength and power, okay, and position of authority as well. So just make sure that you know what you're getting into, okay, because we like good surprises, but we don't want a nasty surprise, okay? So sometimes, it might be just interest rates, payment terms, those kind of things, okay? So just a little bit of word to the wise there. Whenever we have that devil energy, it does require a little bit of caution in whatever it is we're doing, especially if you don't know what that energy is right now, okay? But we do have the Four of Swords, so we've got peace of mind. So if there's been some obsessions, worries, doubts, if you've been feeling down in the dumps here, I feel your intuition is really guiding you with the Four of Swords. It's bringing you in an energy of peace, of having a load off your mind, okay? And, certainly brings in a healing element there related to the Star card, okay? The Six of Cups can certainly have some elements from something from the past. Okay, now you could actually get a second chance at something here with the Six of Cups. Something may come back around, something that you may have thought that had been lost, okay, like those missed opportunities. You never know, there might be an old friend, an old business colleague, someone may come back around with an opportunity for you here. But the Six of Cups can also have us in an energy of nostalgia sometimes. Okay, you might be thinking, sometimes, especially, I keep going back to the devil energy here, but hello, he is there. Okay, sometimes when we get the Six of Cups, we can be in a nostalgic energy, thinking about the good old days where things were a little bit easier, when we had more money, okay, and, where the world maybe wasn't quite as hectic or chaotic, okay, because there could certainly be that element there, all right, but, but the Six of Cups can quite often also have us reflecting on the past, living in the moment, in the here and the now, and making plans for the future. Okay, there's always a little bit of a heads up there with the Six of Cups energy to not get lost in the past. Okay, always come back into the present moment. The active energy is here and now. Okay, so live for the moment, live for the day. Okay, some of you could possibly be making, especially with the Queen of Wands, possibly making some travel plans. Okay, going out and having some fun, maybe spending some money, treating yourself to something. Actually, that reminds me, I do have a contest going on all the way up until March 6th. That's February's contest, but ends on March 6th there to win a free personal reading. So if you want to possibly participate in that, the details will be a little bit later on. It is actually related to the Nine of Pentacles a little bit. Okay, so just a heads up for you there. But yes, someone may be you may be treating yourself, going on a bit of an adventure, the Queen of Wands, okay, planning a trip, maybe a family reunion possibly, a romantic getaway. We do have the Lovers card coming in there. I think maybe even a honeymoon, because we do have the Lovers card and we also have the Hierophant here and Justice, okay, not to mention the Three of Cups here. So I think some of you are planning a wedding or an anniversary of some sort, but certainly the Hierophant with the Justice card there, the Lovers, Three of Cups, I mean, hello, yes, that screams marriage to me. Okay, a legal contract binding two people together, jump for joy. Okay, so perhaps you're spending a little bit of money on that. Okay, dipping into your savings possibly, right? We start out with the Nine of Pentacles here, which is abundance, and we're left with the Three of Pentacles. So you're probably spending a little bit of your nest egg. Okay, but I think this is bringing in a lot of joy for you. Okay, if you're spending some money, and yes, this could possibly be a very life-changing event for you right here, okay, but it brings in this happiness, right? So if that's you, congratulations to you, okay, because that's a very exciting part in your life. Okay, you could even be planning a wedding for one of your kids, right? Six of Cups, quite often children, okay? It also is about having fun and tapping into your inner child as well, okay? But if you're paying for a wedding for one of your kids, ouch, okay? But I feel you're good with it, with that Four of Swords there, all right? But this could be something that happens suddenly. Possibly it's like, one of your kids brings you some news or something and you're like, whoa, okay, great. But anyways, but it is a very celebratory kind of energy there. And again, congratulations if that's occurring in your life. However, the Six of Cups here really is about having fun, being focused in the present, in the here and now, while using past experiences to help make plans for the future, but not dwelling in either one. Okay, very much. always a reminder there from Spirit, okay? But again, there's some very blessed, very joyful energy that is coming in here. And I think you're starting to get things back on track. You're starting to really follow your passions, your dreams, okay? And everything's coming into alignment for you here. We do have the Lovers card, of course, right in the middle. So yes, for some of you, your personal life is really affecting your finances, okay? Or maybe even your career path as well, as they do, okay? Our lives are intertwined. They're not compartmentalized. All right, so you could certainly have something in that regard going on. You could even be meeting somebody new, you fall in love, and you're heading towards the altar, okay? But the Lovers card can certainly also represent, being on the same page with somebody. It can be partnering up with the right people, the right situations, the right opportunities, all that benefit you, okay? Something where you can really feel good about what you do, okay? Or you're just getting together with the right people. You could possibly, the Queen of Wands here, not to mention the Hierophant there, perhaps you're being put in charge of leading a project, leading a team. The Lovers card could certainly represent somebody from your past, perhaps, that you're partnering up with as well. Perhaps you get a second chance at something, or maybe someone that you used to know or work with comes in with a really good opportunity for you, okay? But, the Lovers card used to be called the choice. Yes, it's things coming into balance, being on the same page with people, all of those kind of things. But the Lovers card also used to be called the choice card, right? Making the choices that are right for you, okay? And, matters of the heart, letting your heart lead the way, okay? So I really think here that some of you are absolutely following your heart. And if you've been in a situation here with the Devil card where you've been in a company where you're just there for the money, it's not what you want to do, you don't like going to work every day, I think here the Lovers card, I think you're making some really important decisions in the month ahead. It doesn't necessarily mean you're making physical moves in the month ahead, but I think you're making the choice. You're making the decision. Things are coming into alignment for you, thinking about what's important for you, what lights the fire in your soul with that Queen of Wands. What do you want to do? What makes you happy? Three of Cups. What, what also brings you some abundance, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles, but something that you can live with, something that, is a healthier environment for you, or a healthier situation for you, okay? I think you might feel as though you might need to take a step back a little bit in regards to finances with the Three of Pentacles, okay? But, because especially if you're kind of making some money right now, okay, sometimes we are just in the job for the paycheck, okay? And it's like, oof, I kind of need the money, right? But you might actually be getting to a level where, you know what? Money isn't everything, and you might be making some big choices and some big changes there, especially with the Tower card. And again, the Three of Pentacles with the Lovers card, the Three of Cups, I think you're going to make the right choice for you, whatever that looks like for you, okay? You might not necessarily move on right at this particular time in this month, but you're certainly making that decision to do so, right? You get that epiphany right in the morning. You wake up and you're like, I can't do this anymore, and I've got to do something different. So you're doing some research, you're doing some homework there with the Hierophant, okay? You're trying to level up, you're trying to get into something that's a little bit better and a little bit healthier for you, okay? Even if it doesn't pay you as much money, all right? Because the Three of Pentacles that's here can certainly, as especially in relation to the Nine of Pentacles, okay, be a little bit of a step back there, okay? But you can always grow your nest egg again. And when we get up and we go to work in the morning and we've got a pep in our step and we're joyful and we're happy, I mean, it's still work, okay? But, when you do something that you really like, it's easier to get through the day, okay? And sometimes the money doesn't quite matter as much, okay? So you could certainly have that opportunity there. But I also see here with the Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles is not just a successful energy, abundant energy, okay? Some really great things happening here between the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. But I also feel here with the Three of Pentacles that there's a little bit of an entrepreneurial kind of energy coming out here. Especially with that Nine of Pentacles being a very solitary energy, right? It's like I'm successful and I did it all on my own. Very independent energy, as is the Queen of Wands. Okay, two independent energies creating something wonderful and magical with the Three of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands could certainly be possibly somebody, it could be your own energy, that go-getter energy. I'm going to go out on my own. I'm going to be successful, and I'm going to build something that I truly enjoy. I'm going to create something that I enjoy. So you could be opening up your own business, or even having a side gig, right? Doing something in your spare time while you're languishing away in a workplace that you don't love. Okay, we all kind of start something a little bit separate on the side until we get to a comfortable place where we can expand. So you could be expanding, you could be starting to see the fruits of your labor here. Okay, so whether you're starting something new or whether you're starting to see some growth in something you've already got going on, either way, it's good for you. But the Queen of Wands can also represent somebody that you're going to partner up with the Lover's card here, okay, to create something wonderful with this person, and something that you can really enjoy, something that is really wonderful and magical with this person. Perhaps one of you has the creative talents and the other one has the financial skills, right? And it's like a symbiotic relationship, the Lover's card, right? Two different energies, two different people, but you complement each other in a very wonderful way. So, that again, that Queen of Wands can certainly be somebody that you're partnering up with, and you may enter a legal contract with that person in some way. And of course, a business partnership, it's always a good idea to write things down. Who invested what, who does what, this, that, and the other. That way there's no arguments or anything later on down the road. So you could certainly have that. You may have you may be asking for someone for some advice in that regard, okay, especially with that Hierophant energy there, can certainly represent somebody who can give you some advice for whatever kind of contracts that you do need to sign. Of course, it can represent a priest, okay, for those of you who are getting married. All right, but I do see success and abundance that is flowing in here for you. I do see creativity and a lot of joy that's coming here as well. We do have a Three of Cups, okay, giving the social aspect to your month as well, okay, as well as the Six of Cups. So again, we already did cover there may be some sort of celebration that you're planning there, whether it's yours or someone else's, okay, but there's a happy, jovial vibe here. So you may actually be finding some time in the month forward to enjoy yourself. The Nine of Pentacles is success and abundance, okay, and it is independence. It's like, yes, I did it. I accomplished something, feeling good, okay, having both feet on the ground, feeling like you've conquered some demons, okay, but the Nine of Pentacles is where we sometimes start to take care of our own needs. It's like, it's like you're feeling abundant and successful, so you may actually decide to splurge on yourself, do something fun for yourself, get together with some friends, maybe some old friends that you haven't seen for a while. People come in together, and it's like a treat for you. You might be going on a little bit of a trip. Maybe if you don't live in your original hometown, maybe you're going to go back to your hometown, and it can be just the little stress relief that you might need. But you also may be treating yourself to other things, the gift of time, okay, buying yourself a present or two, okay, but you could certainly be splurging on yourself in some way. All right, and sometimes we just need to do that, okay. But of course, we do have the Hierophant here giving you a longer term commitment, so you could certainly be signing an offer, a letter, or entering into a long-term commitment into either an investment opportunity or into a workplace here, something, either you repair where you are and you level up. The Hierophant can certainly be one where you're being put in the leadership role of some way, okay, but longer term commitments are usually at play here with the Hierophant card, okay. There's also something to be learned here possibly as well, okay, so perhaps you are in a position where you are learning something, and this puts you back in the driver's seat, especially the Devil energy there, if you've been feeling as though you haven't been in the driver's seat somewhere along your journey. Okay, I think again, everything's coming back together for you. All right, the only challenging or questionable card that we have in your entire reading here, okay, is the Devil card, obviously, okay, and maybe the Tower, but again, the Tower is there as blessings headed your way. So whatever shifts, whatever surprises, whatever epiphanies and revelations, it's all for your benefit, okay. You can use this energy, this big burst of energy, to get you moving, to get you making decisions, to help you make better choices, okay. All of these things can come in with the Tower. It could even bring oddly enough. It's weird. The Tower doesn't usually represent luck, but you could just get a lucky break somewhere. I don't know, right place, right time. It's like boom, and you might need to make a really fast decision. Again, the Tower is not usually associated with luck. Quite often, the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune usually, hang out together quite often. But we didn't get the Wheel of Fortune coming out here today, unless it's under the Death card. Nope, we got the Fool. So we do have some new things coming in here. Sometimes it's hiding right underneath when I'm feeling the energy. It might be in the other deck, but we won't get into that. So anyways, but there is certainly partnerships, collaboration, teamwork, all coming in here. Okay. Perhaps leadership. The Hierophant can certainly represent somebody in the lead and a couple people following. We do have 3 people here as well. Okay. So whether you are taking the lead or whether you are following somebody who is a little bit more knowledgeable and experienced than you, okay, either way, you're learning something, right? The Hierophant, quite often higher level of learning here as well. But you may also be following your intuition with that, doing what's right for you. Okay, your intuition is telling you something, this big burst. It's like, oh my goodness. Okay, and so you could have that there too. But of course, the Hierophant is also one of tradition and structure. So you may find yourself in one of 2 scenarios. Perhaps there's certain parts of your month forward where you got to play by the rules. You have to follow certain policies and procedures. You have to do things in a certain order. There's a certain method to things, okay? Think of finding a new job. First, you have to apply. Then you have to put in, you put in your resume. Then you get a phone call for an interview. And then you go to the interview and maybe you go for a second one. So there's like a certain order that a lot of things happen in. But when the Tower shows up, that can be breaking out of that structure as well. And that could be your blessing, doing something a little bit innovative and unique that only you can do. Use the Uranus energy there to be a little bit innovative, right? That Aquarian energy of the star, which is, by the way, right diagonal with that Hierophant. Okay, so your blessing could be doing something different, breaking out of tradition, breaking out of a rut, doing something that only you can do, making different choices and decisions. And this gets you out of your comfort zone a little bit. 4 of Swords can certainly represent a comfort zone to you, and that is your gift and blessing, doing something different. Okay, and this helps you move forward. But overall, don't forget, we do have that Sun there bringing you happiness and joy. And we've got some really good karma happening for you here as well. Okay, you've got quite a few major arcana coming in. You've got 3 of them, all right, in the main body of your reading: Hierophant, Lovers, and the Justice card. So it's like everything's really coming together for you now. You're making good choices. You're making good decisions. Okay, and I think that if there's any decisions that a third party is making, that affects you, okay, think of, a new job, right? Or, maybe there's a promotion in the mix or something like that. The decision will be balanced and fair, whatever that looks like. The Justice card rights wrongs, puts things back in alignment, but also when decisions come down from the top of the mountain, okay, the decisions are balanced and fair. There may also be some truths that are revealed here with the Justice card. Usually holds the sword of honesty and truth. So you could also be in the position where by being honest and truthful, okay, you get rewarded for that in some way. Okay, but the Justice card is certainly some faded energy, okay, some really good karma that is helping you out along your journey. Okay, closing out that double energy there and bringing in something a little bit better for you. All right, so I'm going to leave that there for you guys because I think there's a lot of really wonderful positive things that are going well for you. We've got abundance and success. We've got balance, fairness. We've got some new things coming in, partnerships, all of these things. And of course, we do have a bit of a shift coming in there. So while I'm shuffling your last cards, I will give you the details of the contest that I've got running. So it does last until March 6th. So you do need to enter by March 6th. And the contest is to win a free personal reading with me. All you need to do is just 2 little things. The first thing, commit to doing something nice for yourself. Show yourself a little bit of appreciation. Practice some self-love, self-care. It can be just one little thing, very much like the 9 of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something. Do something nice for yourself. It doesn't have to be anything that costs any money. It can be the gift of time. All right, maybe something you've been putting off. Maybe you want to read a book that you haven't read yet. Okay, the Hierophant energy there. Expand your knowledge of something, whatever that looks like for you. No one else is going to keep you accountable, just you. Okay, so the second thing that you need to do is just drop a comment in the box down below. Say, I love myself. And that way I'll know that you are entering in, that you are wanting to participate in the contest. And it actually is twofold. So you win either way. So you win by doing something nice for yourself. And even if you don't win the free personal reading, and also the I love myself is a bit of an affirmation as well. Okay, it helps get you back on track. All right, so that's all you need to do. Hopefully while you're down there leaving a comment, hopefully you will hit that like button there, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So let's get the last messages here. These are fortune cookie cards, and we've got reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could blossom and come stronger. Okay, and for some of you, you may be letting something go so that you can follow a different path, that you can do something a little bit different. This can also be in relation to the 6 of Cups. Okay, you may have lost a connection previously, and it may certainly come back around, but you could also restore some balance and harmony in your environment in the month forward as well. We've got difficult times. Be on your guard against chaos and unforeseen perils, or emotional upheaval are foretold. Okay, and there's a little bit of a Tower energy there. So certainly something that is coming in to shift your energy. Okay, and whenever we do have change, even though it's positive change, okay, it's blessing for you, whatever this is. Okay, change brings a little bit of chaos. It's temporary, okay? The after effects last a while, but in that instant, it is temporary. So a little bit of a shift of energy there, really reflecting in that Tower card. We also have health, an excellent time to start an exercise program or diet. Many new friendships are on the horizon, okay? So you might actually be finding yourself doing something nice for yourself. Hello, okay? But the 3 of Cups is our socialization card, our networking card. So get out and meet new people. If you have an opportunity to attend a business conference, an event, maybe even a training seminar, anything like that, okay, you may want to go. You may get that invitation or opportunity, but you may want to go because you never know who you might meet or what connections that you might meet or what you may revive. Okay, very important to do some networking, okay, and meet new people. All right, so I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here that did resonate with you. If there was, please hit like on this video. That certainly helps my channel out. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel here as well. Join our lovely Soul Tribe community that we've got going on here. And anyways, so I thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic month ahead, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.